Hey warriors, welcome back to the channel. Disrespect is never loud at first. It whispers, a smirk, a tone, a subtle cut. Ignore it once and you've already lost. Most people laugh it off. They brush it aside thinking it will go away. But Machiavelli teaches us the opposite. He understood something that weak people never learn. Respect is not earned. Respect is enforced. You see, when someone disrespects you, they're not just attacking your dignity. They're testing your power. They're checking if you're worth their fear. And every time you let it slide, you're telling them the answer is no. I've studied power dynamics for years, and I can tell you this. The people who get walked all over aren't necessarily weaker. They just don't understand the game being played. They think being nice means accepting garbage treatment. They think turning the other cheek makes them noble. In a world where everyone is competing for resources, attention, and respect, being overly nice all the time can work against you. It marks you as prey. It tells predators that you're safe to attack because you won't fight back. Today, we're diving deep into the darkest, most effective way to handle disrespect. This isn't about losing your temper or throwing tantrums. This is about cold, calculated dominance. This is about becoming someone who makes others think twice before they cross a line. I'll give you 5 psychological tactics that actually work, not for show, but for results. By the end, you'll know why silence cuts deeper than words, why relentless consistency builds fear, and why the most dangerous people are those who need nothing from anyone. Understand this first. Disrespect is intelligence. Every snide joke, every interruption, every dismissive glance reveals the attacker's map, their motives, their limits, their appetite. If you react emotionally, you hand them the script. If you respond strategically, you write the ending. So begin with a simple truth. Discomfort tells you more than compliments ever will. Learn to read it, store it, and use it. Tool 1, strategic silence. Most people silence themselves out of confusion or shame. Strategic silence is different. It's a weaponized pause. When someone tests you, you do not fill the void. You become the void. Fix your gaze. Do not flinch. Let the air thicken until their words sound foolish. The brain hates emptiness. It scrambles to fill it. Often the instigator will apologize, backpedal, or reveal more than intended. If they double down, your silence signals that you're not a safe playground. You're a presence with consequences. The key: your silence must read as choice, not fear. Practice this in small places, an offhand joke, a pointed aside, and let the room do your work for you. Repeat this phrase in your head before you sit quiet. My silence weighs more than your words. Tool 2, relentless consistency. Boundaries are meaningless if they're sporadic. One strong rebuke followed by months of tolerance turns learning into a slot machine. Sometimes they pay, sometimes they don't. Humans test patterns, not promises. So fix your pattern. If someone interrupts you, always stop speaking, hold your posture, wait for them to finish, then continue as if nothing happened. If a colleague dismisses you, always respond with the same cold clarity, short, factual, final. The predictability of your consequences cultivates respect. People will begin to self-police around you because the cost of testing you becomes reliable and unavoidable. Consistency is not cruelty. It is the grammar of power. Tool 3, disproportionate consequences. Your response should be memorable, not proportional. Small slights demand outsized, controlled replies that leave a mark. Someone jokes about you? Excuse yourself calmly and remove your presence. Someone takes your time? Start scheduling without them, not with drama, with a steady, inevitable withdrawal. The aim is to make their disrespect long-lasting in their memory, so the next attempt seems foolish. A disproportionate move reframes the narrative. The offender remembers the cost, not the pleasure of being cruel. That memory is a deterrent. Importantly, do not overplay this. Your consequences should be surgical, precise, rare, and decisive. Tool 4. Craft the untouchable image. Power often arrives before you speak through posture, pace, and selection. Walk with a rhythm that says you have places to be. Speak like your words are investments, not pleas. Be selective with warmth. Who you smile at, who you tolerate, who you let in. Make scarcity of your presence a currency. People respect what is rare. Build an aura of quiet competence, punctuality, clean boundaries, and a refusal to beg. Let your reputation precede you. When people hear your name, they should think, careful. That's the sound of preemptive respect. Tool 5. Treat disrespect as data. Each insult, each slight, each subtle cut is a report on that person's character. Don't take it personally, file it. Who attacks you when you win? That's envy. Who attacks you privately but kisses in public? That's cowardly manipulation. Who aims at your time and dismisses it? They're freeloaders, not allies. Use these patterns to calibrate your strategic decisions, whom to keep close, whom to exclude, whom to test further. This transforms emotional reactivity into tactical advantage. You become a collector of tendencies, a curator of who deserves your energy. Now the operating principle. Combine these tools into a single posture. Silence denies them the optics. Consistency teaches them the cost. Disproportionate consequences make that cost unforgettable. A cultivated image amplifies your presence, and intelligence parsing turns every attack into a map. Together they form a compound defense, not violent, not petty, inevitable. Practical plays you can deploy starting today. 1. The pause protocol. When attacked, inhale slowly, hold your gaze for 3 heartbeats, exhale, and speak only one neutral sentence or none at all. The 3-beat pause does psychological damage. It shrinks the room around the instigator. 2. The calendar lesson. If someone repeatedly wastes your time, remove them from your scheduling. No confrontation, just absence. When they notice, offer a single crisp reason, "My calendar changed." That answer protects your dignity while making the consequence clear. 3. The information lock. If someone has proven untrustworthy, stop sharing personal plans or vulnerabilities. Use facts instead of feelings in professional contexts. Control your inner world. Nobody strips you of what you won't reveal. 4. The quiet exit. In groups where you're mocked, do not defend. Stop contributing. Walk out when you're done. Your absence will echo louder than any retort. 5. The pattern ledger. Keep mental notes or a discrete list. Track who belittles you, who apologizes, who repeats offenses. Patterns show predators before they fully emerge. These are not revenge tactics. They are architecture. You are building a world that pays attention to you. The aim is to make disrespect inefficient for others. The cost outweighs the short thrill. A caution. Power requires restraint. There is a difference between strategy and cruelty. Your objective is not to humiliate, but to make violation costly. Never selfishly destroy the person. Adjust the relationship so it no longer harms you. Preserve your reputation as fair, firm, and unemotional. That reputation multiplies your influence because it signals you are reasonable and therefore worth following. Another truth, most aggressors cannot handle a mirror. They expect a reactive scene. Instead, give them composed withdrawal. The social momentum will flip. They will look small, confused, or ashamed. Use that flip. It is your leverage. Now, let's convert theory into habit. Choose one recurring disrespect you tolerate: interruptions, late arrivals, dismissive jokes. Commit to one calibrated response for 30 days. Silence the first time. Consistent reframe the second. Disproportionate withdrawal on the third. Watch how fast behavior changes when you stop being an option and become a consequence. This path hardens you. It also clarifies your circle. People who respect you will stay. Those who don't will leave on their own, saving you the moral and emotional labor of pruning. Over time, your environment will reflect your standards. Opportunities will arrive from those who appreciate your discipline and predictability. People who prefer working with someone who maintains order over chaos. Finally, remember the core mindset. You do not exist to correct other people's pathology. You exist to protect your center. Let disrespect be their problem, not your identity. When you shed personal offense and adopt tactical response, you become unassailable in a practical sense, respected, in control, and calm. Practice this closing ritual before sleep. Run through 3 recent interactions where you felt slighted. Reimagine them with silence, with consistent enforcement, with calm consequence. Rehearse the posture of withdrawal and the words of finality. The mind practices what the body will do. Drop this affirmation in the comments. Disrespect sharpens my strategy. Use these 5 tools. Fold them into your daily interactions. The world will test you, but testing will now test back. You will not be louder, you will be heavier. You will not be angrier, you will be more precise. You will not need permission, only consequence. Now go and make your presence such that disrespect feels like a mistake no one wants to repeat.